Okay, this one, life, the universe, and everything. Um, I'm going to start by saying, which I've said in my past videos, I'm not a particularly intelligent person. I've been to college, but my major, as I've stated before, was GI Bill. And my background in math is weak. I've not done any more than a couple of years of algebra at the college level. Don't have any geometry or anything like that, so I can't even begin to imagine string theory and all those dimensions and stuff that go on. I can't picture any of that. But even a person not particularly intelligent might in fact have some notion, some thought that has some merit. I hope that's the case. And we know science often changes its mind. There was a time when humans thought 60 miles an hour was just too fast, that you'd have a brain concussion or other similar tragedies should you travel that fast. And of course, that's not the case. Those thoughts changed. It went on to the sound barrier. Oh, the sound barrier was going to do it. You hit that, and it's going to be like hitting a wall, and you're going to disintegrate. The notion that birds had a magnetic thing in their beaks that helped them navigate great distances, that changed, and as quantum effects became part of our language, they started seeing that they have a quantum compass built into their eyes that allowed them to see those magnetic lines or fields. So science changes. Science comes up with a notion, and then it changes, and that's good. If everything was, well, I don't think we're ever going to get to the point where everything is figured out. So I'm going to tell you something I've thought and think I figured out. Well, no, I haven't figured it out, but just a notion. And the Big Bang, there's a physicist, Penrose, and I like him, and I like his new interpretation of the Big Bang. And that was sort of the Big Bang happens over and over again. That the universe starts with a Big Bang, the physical universe we see, and then that the universe looks back in infinite nothingness, looks back and says, well, there's no signs of that, it's still a singularity, and boom, it happens again and again and again. I liken that to steam locomotive, where the puff of smoke comes out the top, puff of steam comes out again and again and again, so that when the James Webb Space Telescope looks back and says, hey, there's some galaxies that are just too old to exist in our universe, I think we're just looking at another puff of smoke, puff of steam, sorry. Okay, so here's my thought. The universe was created out of a paradox. When I look at it and look at this where we're looking now, and I just think there should be nothing. What is this all doing here? There should be nothing. And then when I keep looking at it, I have to get to the point where I say, even the nothing should exist. And that paradox, I think, created the universe. It was that paradox that started the first Big Bang. However, that supposes a conscious mind that sees that and says, Well, nothing should exist, not even the nothing, and that starts it. But that doesn't answer where that original thought came from, and maybe that goes into a God hypothesis. But you end up in one of those endless little loops of, well, where did that come from? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? And I can't take it that far. But I think that's how our universe started, out of this paradox. And I think science may just never be able to answer, come up with some physics to say this is it, because it's a paradox. There's no physics for it, and I don't think we'll have a physics for it. So that's where I'm left now. And very odd is I did speak this to it was Meta, the Meta AI, and I gave it my notions of the beginning of the universe, and I think maybe I broke it. I don't know. Well, not broke it, but it couldn't answer it. I asked what it thought of that hypothesis, that the universe is created out of a paradox. And it went to writing page after page after page of assistant, 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 like it was calling for someone saying, hey, I can't figure this one out, help. So I asked it again. I said, your response was unintelligible. I need you to reconsider what I've said, and I repeated it, and then it just wouldn't answer me. It just circled and circled and circled. So what do you think of that? I don't know. I don't really do these videos for comments, but if you can help me through this thought, tell me how I'm wrong, or tell me maybe I'm right, I don't know. So I'll maybe add a comment, and if I'm smart enough to go back on YouTube and figure it out how to look at your comments, I'll respond to your comment with a comment. And there's my baby again, and I have some weed whacking to do here for my neighbor. I'm an old man, he's maybe a little older, and so I like to come here and help him with the weed whacking on his drive there. Okay, I think that's it. That Penrose guy, he was in an interview when he discussed his views of the Big Bang, and I really liked it. I thought it did tie in with what we're seeing with the James Webb Space Telescope. I don't know how to direct you to that interview, but it's very interesting and kind of a new take. The whole steam locomotive puff of steam things, well, that's mine. I'm going to take credit for that. He can take credit for all the rest. So very intelligent man, and I like the way he thinks. All right, well, that's it. I'm going to get busy and try and figure some of this stuff out. I'll come back with a different video in a little bit. Okay.